to the Motocross Supercross podcast.
What is up, everybody? Episode 99 of the Motocross Supercross podcast. We are recapping the 450s from Spring Creek in Millville, Minnesota. I'm Matt. I'm here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
Minnesota.
Yeah, did I say it right? Was that better that time?
Minnesota. Minnesota.
Hey, you said they don't talk like Canada. They're pretty close to Canada. There's some Minnesotans pretty close. But yeah, so it was a good race. It was like everything we wanted to see. Everyone kind of made it through the first couple turns unscathed and led to some really good battling throughout the day. And of course, the weather we talked about, and it was just a great weekend, I would say.
Yeah, it was a good weekend of racing. The 450 class was excellent. There was some good battles. Some people stepped it up. Some people stepped down. There was some changes. And it's overall a good weekend. Good weekend, like you said. There was some clean hole shots. There was some good battling.
Let's just start right with practice lap times. Eli right there on top, right where we all wanted to see him with a 2:12.2, and Marvin was in second right there with a 2:13.1. So Eli was significantly faster. Ken Roxon was behind them with a 2:13.4. Justin Barsha 2:14. Baggett, Hill, Cooper Webb, Pike was in eighth. Henry Miller having that great lap time, 9th, in front of Bogle, who was 10th, and Benny Bloss had that 11th fastest. So it's like all those fast guys right there at the top.
Yeah, Eli Tomac was already up to a great start. You know, he definitely took advantage of this weekend off, and it was definitely what he needed. And, well, Marvin, not so much.
Yeah, he's pretty much said he had just one goal in mind, and there was no pressure on him, and he was just going in there to beat Marvin. It made for a very good race, that's for sure.
I feel like his goal was just to get that red plate back, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And it worked. It worked, and
yeah, and let's talk about how we got to that point with Moto 1. Roxon, Musquin side by side right there coming into that whole shot line. It was actually hard to tell who got it. Roxon got the credit for it, but it was really close, both of them. Musquin was kind of on the inside and Roxon right there on the outside, but they were right there, followed by Baggett, Bogle, Eli, Nicoletti. Everyone was right there from the start. It was clean. When they kind of like stretched out and got situated and stuff, Roxon was leading the race, Musquin, and then Tomac right there in third, Baggett fourth, of course, right? Barsha not up there in the mix with everyone, though. He was someone I thought was going to have a good week, but I should have said Roxon instead of Barsha, and I would have been 100% right with everything. But
yeah, nowhere to be seen. Roxon, though, already up, he was up front. He looked good. He led most of this race. You race until the checker flag. So, Roxon, like you said, he had the whole shot, followed by Musquin and the rest of the pack. Yeah, man, it was a great battle between Tomac and Roxon, but obviously Tomac did not get there right away. He had to go through Marvin Musquin, who was looking really good. He was looking really fast until he made that mistake. And Tomac, I feel like Tomac capitalized in everyone's mistake this weekend, and it showed. You know, it showed. He did not apply any pressure to himself, like you mentioned, and also he just applied, pressure and a smart racing for sure.
He reminds me of a predator, just the way he rides, and he was just stalking his prey, just right there, just waiting to pounce on any little mistake, and that's just what he did.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Barsha came around the first lap. He came around in 9th place, but he was able to catch up and battle for 5th with Bogle. So it was like Bogle, Barsha, Nicoletti, and this is where we saw like Barsha. He kind of scrubbed right in front of the Bogle, and they kind of rubbed elbows going the whole way up Mount Martin. But after that, coming down the hill, Barsha just shot out of that corner and made the pass. But Bogle, he wasn't giving up. He tried. Nicoletti came down and actually like passed him too, right there on that downhill. It was funny. I think Wygant called it a suicide mission or something. I was like, dude, that's perfect. That's exactly what it is. Because it's with those braking bumps and stuff. It's just like, hey, whoever wants to hold it on the gas longer, you can have the position. But,
yeah, exactly. It's a kamikaze.
Yeah, so Tomac, he catches Roczen, and they start to battle for the lead, and it's a good thing to watch. He didn't show any urgency, you know? He was just sitting there just being super patient.
Yeah, like you said, he's just, up in his prey and just kind of waiting for that little mistake. And yeah, and it happened, man. He's such a smart rider. He was definitely not following the lines that Roczen was taking, and it made him pay at the end. It made him pay at the end because he started following those lap riders, and well, we know the rest.
Yep, as soon as he got into the lappers, Eli, started to make his move and really put the pressure on, but I was concerned. I was like, well, if Eli stuck behind Roczen, then maybe Marvin would get a chance to catch up to them and stuff. But actually, Marvin went down, so that kind of threw him out of the mix. Baggett was able to break the fourth place curse and get up into third. Barsha still was in fifth. He wasn't able to get Musquin there, but Baggett did start to like pull a little bit on Musquin. So
yeah, I wonder if that red play gave Marvin a little pressure, and because he made a couple of mistakes on this first moto for sure.
Yeah, dude. Or it could have been something with that gear. Do you see that gear he was wearing? Got a headache just trying to figure out what color it was. It was like different shades of like red or like pink or purple or magenta. I don't even know, but like the number on his back was like pink. I don't know. I kind of like that gear. I was just looking at it. I was just like, I don't know if I like it or not, but I think the consensus is that I like it.
You probably won't like it by the end of the podcast, but
yeah, probably not.
But yeah, like you mentioned, Baggett able to break that fourth place cursed. Eli Tomac took advantage of the fact that Ken Roczen started following the line where the lappers were going, and he wasn't, so he capitalized on that and was able to take the lead, with very little time to go. And that's what I mean by you race to the checker flag. And it was too bad because Roczen looked really strong. He was able to ride with that pressure the whole time. That's a lot of pressure, man, especially coming from Tomac and especially coming from for a first place battle. So yeah, after Tomac, took the advantage over Musquin over that mistake that he made, and then Roczen made a mistake, Tomac capitalized with the win. Baggett also took advantage of Musquin going down to break that the fourth place curse, at least for this moto. So yeah, that was some good battling throughout the whole race for sure.
Yeah, behind them was Pike, Nicoletti, and Webb running 6th, 7th, and 8th pretty much the whole race. But Webb was able to get Nicoletti on that last lap, so another rider, racing to the end. Yeah. And another notable was Justin Hill. He was 26th on the first lap, and he caught all the way up to 10th.
Yeah, good for him for sure. But after losing that red plate, Tomac had to do something, and this fourth place for Musquin and this first place for Eli definitely gave that red plate back.
That's right. Tomac won. Ken Roczen got second. Blake Baggett got third. Marvin Musquin got fourth. Justin Barsha got fifth. Weston Pike got sixth. Cooper Webb got seventh. Nicoletti got eighth. Henry Miller is from Minnesota. He got ninth place. Minnesota, my bad. Justin Hill got 10th. Benny Bloss got 11th. Kyle Cunningham got 12th. Lorenzo Curcio got 13th. Justin Bogle got 14th. Cody Cooper got 15th. Jake Masterpool 16th. Joseph Crown got 17th. Nick Gaines got 18th. Ben LeMay 19th. And Felix Lopez got 20th. I think that they should have gave Eli Tomac, he should have been able to put the red plate on his bike right after that moto. That's
what I was just about to say. If you have it, shouldn't you be able to do that? Because he technically got it.
Yeah, and they score the motos as their own race.
Individually, yeah.
So, whatever you get in the overall, it doesn't really reflect the points. So, he became the points leader after this first moto. So, you know what? He should be able to put that thing back on.
I agree with you. Because if they're doing each moto individually, then yeah, they should. If you get 25 points in the first moto and 25 points in the second moto, you should be able to do it. I totally agree with you since they're doing these individually.
That's right. So going into this second moto, Eli Tomac is the points leader.
Yep.
And now Marvin Musquin is the challenger. So this gate drops. Justin Bogle gets that whole shot, man. I
know.
He's been drinking the sauce, whatever he's been doing. Some other riders need to start doing it.
For real. He's I think he's got a better percentage of whole shots than any other rider, and he's only been back for 3-4 races. So
yeah, killing it.
Yeah, he's definitely killing it.
Musquin was behind him, Baggett, Roxon, Pike. Eli was coming around 8th, but all the top guys, all the points leaders, they all made it through fine, except Eli had not the greatest start. If he's way back there, that just makes it more exciting for us fans to watch him come through the pack like that.
Yeah, that's definitely typical Eli, though. Typical Eli move right there, not starting up front and working his way up. Yeah, like you said, he ended up starting about 9th or so. Then he started making his way to the top 5, getting Bogle in the 5th place. Then he got Pike. Then he got Baggett. Sorry, Baggett. You were 3rd. And, it left him with a little bit of time to definitely catch up to Musquin and Roxon, who were having a great battle up front.
Yeah, Musquin and Roxon, whenever they passed Bogle, it was just they both got him at the same time, in the same corner. And we're just see ya. And yeah, so Bogle, he definitely got, and then he got passed by Pike and Tomac in the same corner too. So that's how it happened there. He got passed by them two, and then them two, and the only person that was behind Eli that was super fast, we were expecting to be up there, was Barsha. He was 10th on his first lap. He just couldn't get it together this weekend. He didn't benefit from the break like some other people did. Yeah, Musquin, he was 2 seconds up on Roxon and 7 seconds up on Eli with 20 minutes to go. And Eli had that one moment too where he almost lost his front end in that deep sand before one of those
coming
little
out of
jumps.
that turn. Yeah.
Yeah, and he roosts the flagger.
Yeah, after closing up on Roxon, yeah, he almost losing it, and that cost him a little bit. It cost him a few seconds there, but thank God nothing really happened to him, and he was able to get back behind Roxon.
Yeah, and Roxon, he did a great job holding him off too.
Yeah, man, he's definitely a hard rider to make a pass on, and he's smart. So, and he showed it on that first moto because he held Eli the whole time until the end. So, yeah, he was trying to do the same thing in this moto, but it just wasn't enough.
Yep, that's right. Lappers, they kept coming through the pack, and of course it plays a factor, and Eli just goes through lappers really good.
Well, and it goes to what I was saying at the beginning. He's a smart rider. He's not following people.
Exactly.
And that's how you make passes, man. If you're behind a slow rider, you're gonna get stuck. The rider, they're in their line, so they're not. They're supposed to get out of the lane, but if you're on a turn, you can't get out. So yeah, and that's what Eli does best. He doesn't follow people. He looks for a better spot, and it worked. It worked for him this weekend for sure.
Yeah, he was taking a different line every single corner pretty much, even if it was way slower. And he just kept the pressure on, and yeah, it paid off for him. Marvin led 13 laps. Eli led 3, the last 3. Guess that's all that matters.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Eli just passed Marvin, just pretty much scrubbed right by him. It was just right before the beginning of Mount Martin going up that little jump there. He was see ya, I'm better. That's pretty much what he said.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
So pretty much.
And he's peace. But yeah, so great day for Eli. He's able to get everything, going again. But yeah, so Eli Tomac won that. Marvin Musquin got second. Ken Roxon getting that third. And fourth place. You know who's in fourth?
Blake Baggett.
That's right. Back and forth. Justin Barsha 5th. Weston Pike 6th. Justin Hill 7th. Benny Bloss 8th. Cooper Webb 9th. Philip Nicoletti 10th. So that's all your factory guys right there.
Yep.
All in the top 10.
Well, except for Justin Bogle.
Oh, yeah. Henry Miller got 11th. Local boy Justin Bogle there in 12th. And Lorenzo, another strong showing for him, 13th place. Ben LeMay, Joey Crown, Kyle Cunningham, Toshiki Tomita, John Short, Nick Games, Jake Masterpool. That was your top 20 in that second moto.
You're right. The top 10 guys, all factory guys, and props to Blake Baggett. He got a third place finally, and but you can't break the routine, I guess. So
yeah, he still got that 4th overall.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of overalls, we got Eli Tomac with a 1-1, Roxon in second place, and Marvin Muskin with a third place, Blake Baggett again in 4th, Justin Barsha in 5th, Weston Pike in 6th, Cooper Webb in 7th, Justin Hill, who managed to go back all the way to 8th place, Nicoletti in 9th, Benny Bloss in 10th. This is how your points are standing now. Eli Tomac, he got a pretty good gap on Marvin Muskin again.
Yep, here we go again. Just going to start extending it out.
Yeah, he's got 7 points on him. Muskin in 2nd, Justin Barsha in 3rd, and then Ken Roxon right there in 4th, who can probably make some points on Barsha and get that 3rd place. So Baggett not in 4th place in the points. He's sitting in 5th. So these 3 guys, they're still contenders for a 3rd place position overall.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I can't help but wonder, is Eli Tomac's season gonna be just like Supercross? Like he led like 100 more laps than Anderson, but it's just like just can't get it together. Just finds the worst time to like get 0 points or something. Like
for real.
Can he finish this thing out? Maybe he can extend this points lead, or maybe he'll extend it like 30 again and then just have one bad race and just to screw it all up. Like, it's crazy, man. He's only 7 points ahead right now. So it's like, that's nothing pretty much. He lost 32 in one day.
Yeah, exactly. 7 points is absolutely nothing, and we still have 4 more races. That's 200 points out there still up for grabs. So it's anyone's game still. We're looking forward to a great finish of the season, kind of like last year with the Supercross, or this year with Supercross. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be interesting to see what the outcome of this battle is.
It's funny, Jason Anderson is actually still in 14th place, 73 points. So he said he'll be coming back soon and it'd probably do the last couple of races, so maybe...
Yeah, he's supposed to be back for Butts Creek, isn't he?
Yeah, something around then.
I really like this race. This race was probably one of my favorite ones this year.
No major injuries.
Yeah.
Some good, safe, clean racing for the most part. No.
Good battles.
Yeah, some really good battles. Of course, just
Baggett
them ripping.
Third.
And they did have Dungey in the booth. We predicted that. Definitely predicted Dungey in the booth.
Of course, man. He major of Minnesota.
Yeah, that's right. Doing his St. Jude's run and stuff. So
I was
loves
gonna say
him, man.
he's such a good guy, man. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Is he too nice? Is Dungey too nice of a guy for such a badass sport?
He's not. No, he's not too much of a nice guy. He's
you can't say anything bad about Dungey, can you? I mean,
no. Exactly.
Anyways, Tomac said,
shake and bake.
Millville 1-1. Good day of racing. Bike was awesome. Both motos back to where we belong. Fist emoji. Yeah, back where he belongs. Definitely, man. He was feeling it. Marvin, actually, he checked out the X Games after the race, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that. He had a couple of pictures with Tom Pages.
Yeah, Pages, Mr. Frenchman.
Tom Pages.
Ken Roxon, I've had another solid weekend with a whole shot, a second in Moto 1 and third in Moto 2 for second overall. Led most of the first moto. Little like surfer fingers and stuff. Yeah, let's ride that wave, bro. I'm enjoying this process on trying to get back to the very top. Yeah. He's not too far away. He's pretty close. if he didn't have that injury, you have to think like where he would be. But crazy, he's not far away. So those are the top 3 guys. Yep, and Marvin said 2 good starts with a thumbs up, but a crash in Moto 1 with a thumbs down. 4th, 2nd, for 3rd overall. Thank you, Minnesota. He said thank you.
Merci, Minnesota.
We. And that's all I know.
We speak English. Ricky Bobby.
But yeah, so this was our 100th episode. We get to recap a great race in Spring Creek. Make sure you like us on Facebook if you want a chance to win a pair of Ride 100% awesome goggles.
Yep.
And yeah, keep telling your friends and spreading the word. And yeah, really appreciate it. And,
thank you guys so much.
So thank you all, and we will see you next time.